In the bronze medal match for the men's volleyball, Singapore will once again face off with causeway rivals Malaysia, a team which they had lost to in the preliminaries. Not wanting to repeat the performance in their first meeting, the Singaporeans were visibly hyped up for the game and surged into an early lead in the first set. It was the experience of the Malaysians, however, that shone through as they managed to come from behind to clinch the first set despite the best efforts of their opponents. In one of the longest rallies of the match, both teams showed excellent composure to keep the ball in play, but an unstoppable spike by the Malaysians gave them the set. The third set would form a breakthrough for the Singaporeans as they managed to keep their composure throughout the set. With their strong defense and impeccable play, their opponents were now on the back foot as Singapore raced into an early lead that was never relinquished. The Malaysians were now also feeling the fatigue of consecutive days of competition as their spikes were missing their target. In another spirited defensive showing, Singapore clinched the third set and they were now in the ascendancy. Continuing the momentum, the Singaporeans dominated the early stages of the fourth set as the Malaysians suddenly found themselves on the back foot once again. Unforced errors were creeping into the game as Singapore surged ahead 12-6 in the final set. Not to be outdone, however, the Malaysians began their spirited comeback as they gathered themselves and mounted their own offensive. The game was now going back and forth as both teams were digging in deep to maintain their advantage over one another. The pressure for Singapore finally proved to be too much as the Malaysians completed their comeback in the fourth set to clinch it 25-23 as well as the bronze medal.
I think we did pretty well. Yeah. Can be much better lah because our aim is to defeat them to get third lah. Yeah, but then I guess it's a 50-50 game lah, so I guess the Malaysian team performed slightly better than us. That's why they managed to take the win from us lah. Yeah. I think it's because like we came in with an aim, like we really want to beat them. So after losing the first two sets, we suddenly get hyped up lah. Like we cannot lose the third set already. So we went in straight and give them a tough fight lah, and we managed to like sort of like press them lah all the way for the entire third set. So I guess that explains the scoreline lah. Yeah, to maintain our composure well lah. Yeah, especially towards the last few points when we didn't. How do I put it? I think we could be much better. Like especially when doing the first receive part. Yeah, I think we need to work harder on that. Yeah, because towards the fourth set, the last few points, they got a lot of points from there, their components. So I think if we manage to like improve on that, maybe the game will change into our favor.